Hi, dear friends. Chris here. I hope you all are well. So today I have a quick little finish review. It might be a little longer. Well, it won't be a long one, but just a slightly longer than my last one, which was the peacock. Because I just wanted to go over some of the stuff I did on here. So this I got. It's a round. It's a full round. And I received it to review from DIYchoose.com. I'll link the store below in the description box. And so I really love these kind of chalkboardy kind of paintings. There are some I like more than others, and this was the first one and really the only one I have of this kind. And I really I loved it. I love that it had the BEE up there. And it's a positive dime painting, for, high spirits. So I like that. I like the correlation with bee and the beehive and the honey and the honeycombs and all that kind of stuff. So I really liked it. And of course you see the little swirls here. So yeah, I'm really happy with this. So now it was fun to do. It was really quick. Of course, the background is all black. It wasn't like a 2 or 3 shade color thing there. It's all black. And it actually went pretty fast. Now, let's talk about changes. So this is one I've done a lot of changes on. Let's say a lot. Because I basically did change a lot of it. And again, it would probably be fine the other way. But I'm just, especially with these more budget-friendly dime paintings, and especially the smaller ones, I've become more picky with doing them, and doing them how I want them to look. So I've tend to change more and more lately, and why not, right? So let's start. First thing I actually did on here was the flower. So this is a flower. I put just a few green ABs in the leaf. And then I put a few, let's go in closer so you can see better. And so I put a few pink ABs in there as well. And then, so let's get the only thing that I don't like or that I have an issue with is this right here. You could see that. I don't have a picture, I don't have it brought up with me here. But this is like a big round. This is like a round thing, and it says something about lime in there. I don't really get it. I don't know what that has to do with this picture or anything. But I didn't like it, and had I done it the way it was charted, it wouldn't have. You couldn't tell what it was. That you couldn't make out the words. Like these words are great. I mean, they're large and that's how they should be, but this would be so small you couldn't even tell what that was going to say. So I just went over that with the black drills. But unfortunately, as you could see the white background underneath it. So I'm going to have to get something, probably paint and a very, very fine brush, and I'll probably have to dab to get as much white away as possible. I mean, I don't know. It's not horrible, It's definitely, unfortunately, it's visible. And you really can't tell what that is. It's just this big weird thing with white behind it. So it doesn't destroy the painting, but it's definitely not attractive. Okay. So that was my only issue. So moving on from that. So I think, again, I don't remember too much, but again, a lot of these dime paintings, especially smaller ones, but just the budget-friendly ones, they put too many colors in where they don't need to be. So I probably took a few out of this flower because there were too many in the flower, and I took probably a couple colors out of these honeycombs because again it doesn't need to be there. And even in something like up here where you see that color, it doesn't need to be that color. It really should have just been the honeycomb color or the black background, but it was a darker one. It doesn't make it look bad, but what's the point of that? It doesn't. It's a pet peeve of mine. Anyways, so I did take a couple of the colors out of the honeycomb as well. I just left a couple in there, as well as I added these, what I call the gold bolts. So those are gold drills, very shiny, very gold, they're metallic, and that's supposed to represent, of course, the honey, and that's part of it. So you also then have the honey wand here with the drip and everything, and I did the same thing. Take out some of the color, added bolts in here. The vase, this isn't a vase, the honey pot, I basically left that all alone, I believe. So I think all of the color in this honey pot is how it was charted. And I didn't have an issue with that. I think it looks good like it is. And then, of course, here they had the honey drip down the honey pot. So again, I took some of the colors out and just left these colors in. Now, I will say on camera these look green, but in person, well, no. See, in person it looks, sorry about that, I just wanted to make sure. There is a green color, but it's not nearly as prominent as it's coming up on the camera. These are more like cream color looking things, and that is like a dark pea green in person. On camera it's coming up much lighter, and so it kind of looks weird maybe through the camera, but it looks better in person, the color. So I just wanted to point that out. And again, so I took some of the colors out of here and I just left a couple in there, again, because no, too many colors. And I kind of refigured how I wanted the drips to look with the certain colors there. So, and again, I talked about that. Now the happy here, I replaced the happy, I put all white ABs. And again, the same issue. They had like 3 or 4 colors making out the words. They don't need that. It just needs one color. So I put the white ABs there. And up here, we have the gold bolts making out the B, as well as the swirlies. That kind of represents it, honey and the bee movement. You know how you see them flying in like cartoony kind of things. And again, dripping down to here, and then again up top, same issues with the honeycombs. So and again, I really like it. I'm very happy with it. Simple little changes to me make the difference, and this looks really great. I'm very happy with it. Thank you so much, DIY Choose, for sending this to me and letting me do it and review it for you. I know that it's not a actual true design or finish on how it's charted and sent out, but I'm just that kind of person. If I can improve it or fix it in what I feel I want to fix it as, again, most people probably would feel fine with how it is, and that's fine. Again, this is a craft. It's about creativity. I know I don't have a lot of creativity, but in little areas of creativity and where I can put my own flair in things and zhuzh it up a little bit, I like to. So don't let any of my changes in these canvases dissuade you from getting them, or even or for you getting whatever and changing something. Believe me, it's not hard to change things, and most of the things that I get, or basically everything that I get, either I buy or I get to do promos for, that I pick out, I get things that are going to look good. So even if I didn't do it how I did it here, it would still look good. It's just I'm that anal retentive about it looking a certain way, So I just don't want to dissuade anybody from thinking, oh well, the original doesn't look good. No, the original would have looked fine, but this looks better. All right. Well, thank you so much. It's about 10 minutes, and I think that's all we need for this review. Again, I'm really thrilled with it. I love that this is my favorite of all those chalkboard things that I've seen, and I was happy I was able to snag it. All right. Thank you so much, friends. for your support, and thank you to DIY Choose for our continuing relationship, and I hope you're happy with the reviews I do for you. Alright, till next time, you all, be safe, be happy, stay safe, stay happy. Bye, guys.